All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want the jacket?
Sure. Yeah, jacket would be good. Thank you.
Yeah, go.
That's awesome. I like it. How's your day going so far?
We have my son's one of the birthday party tonight.
Oh, nice.
So it was busy preparing.
Okay.
He turns 5 tomorrow.
5 tomorrow. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome.
The school friends are coming.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Where do I put my feet at? Right there?
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
One, probably they'll have a little.
This is a way to get around town right here.
Yeah. This is very easy. The video has come out really well.
What's that?
The video, 360.
Isn't it pretty cool?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It got fogged up though. That's the problem.
Why? What?
The camera lens got all foggy.
Yeah.
So I gotta return it when I get back. I couldn't get the water out.
Right.
But we got a good video out of it. I'm happy about that. And I got the regular GoPro today, so
Right.
still good.
you said you also get a underwater housing for that?
I'm gonna get one. Now that I realize it's not as waterproof as I thought it was.
And I think it is way better than GoPro, isn't it? Because you pretty much every video you get is a 360 video.
You get everything. You don't even have to aim the thing, you just hold it out there. What?
The size of the file.
Size of what, sorry?
Of that file.
The file?
Yeah.
37 gigabytes.
Quite big.
Yeah. I have a 256 gigabyte card in the camera. Emergency room, he fell and cut open his chin. He had to get 5 stitches in his chin yesterday. Felt so bad for him. He's our, we have this like little toy roller coaster thing in the basement. I guess he just fell off of it. He didn't, I mean, he was just basically standing and he fell down. But he hit his chin on the hard floor. He's alright.
Multiplex here. We have got 4 screens here.
Okay. Okay, valet, yeah. For the movie theater?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's popular.
Good parking.
Scooter, or you have a scooter and a motorbike and a car?
Yeah.
You take any of them to work, or you prefer one or the other?
Typically, I take the motorbike.
Okay.
Very rarely I take the car.
Yeah.
Normally I take the motorbike, all of them take it.
Yeah. That makes sense. Stalled his car. Okay.
We're going to move into this also. October, November, we'll move into this also.
Oh wow.
This is where I'm office.
Oh yeah, okay. I recognize that, yeah. I was looking at some photos of the fort in the wintertime. It looks so different when it's not green.
Right, yeah. This is a bigger version of 50.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you also have 3 seats at the back.
Okay, yeah.
6 people at the back.
It's the deluxe edition. soccer. That's cool.
Statue of Shivaji.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's the man. Oh yeah, there's a ton of them, you're right. What's this statue here?
Looks like a new one.
Businessman? You want me to get off? All right. Right here? All right.
Okay, so I'll give you the history part once we're inside.
Okay.
But this is that Shaniwar Vada,
Yeah.
or the literal translation in English could be Saturday. It's not really a fort, it's more like a mansion.
Okay.
So this statue here is Bajirao Peshwa. So again, I'll explain you the story. This is after Shivaji, probably 100 years after Shivaji.
Okay.
So he was a guy who kind of owned 60% of India at one point of time.
Oh wow, yeah.
So he ruled more than 60% of India. So that's him. And basically this was his residence.
Not a bad place to live at the time.
Right.
Wow.
So unfortunately, they didn't really maintain it well. And because Marathi people used to fight a bit, every time it was invaded, somebody would come and destroy something.
Okay.
So a lot of places in Rajasthan, they have not really demolished because they used to have alliances and allies. So then they would say, you know what, don't destroy our old monuments.
Yeah.
We won't fight with you. You could we can work together. We'll give you some taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas Marathi people said, nah, sorry, this is our area. We'll protect it.
And then when they got run over, people would just destroy it. Yeah.
So not much is left inside, but probably we have
The walls and the doors for sure. Yeah. It's cool.
So if you compare GoPro to that Insta 360, other than the camera quality, what is different?
They both have stabilization.
Yeah.
This is waterproof though.
Right.
So if you have all the doors on, you can put this one underwater and it's fine.
Yeah.
They're really pretty similar though. It's just this one's going to be sharper because it's square and every part of this frame is sharp.
Because it is like
Yeah. The 360, if you look on the edges, it's yeah.
Effect. Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
पेपर थोडंसं होतं हो हो हां नंतर
Okay, एक मी एक माझ्या फोरनवर विचार. नाही हो.
I can get mine, Rishi.
He wants change.
Oh, he wants change.
₹20 माझ्याकडे. हां हां ओके. हे काय आहे? बरं. हां ओके थँक्यू.
Like any,
You're done.
you got mine? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So the token, hold on to that. They won't let you out otherwise.
Okay.
Few weeks back, or maybe a month back, India IS managers, we had kind of a day out planned here.
Okay.
So only 4 of us showed up. And actually, I lost my token. I
Oh,
couldn't
no.
find it. So they made me wait there for like 10 minutes, go through all my pockets, all my things. I found it finally. So yeah, okay, now you can
Oh,
go.
wow. So I wonder what's the reason behind that? That's interesting.
I think it's more about to count how many people are inside
Yeah.
in case of an emergency.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, if you leave, then they just, it's one less. That's
Yeah.
all.
So there's one boat somewhere, maybe here. So let's go there. I can kind of give you the story.
इनकी सोचे 300
Okay, so
There's the family tree.
yeah, that's the family trip. We'll go there.
Balaji.
Okay, so Peshwas were not originally from Pune. They were from the coastal area near Mumbai, near Bombay.
How much this one camera cost?
300 US.
$300 US.
Yeah.
India, how much is it?
That I don't know. It's 62 rupees per dollar.
60.
72 rupees per dollar.
68 अभी तक.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So we don't know. So they were not originally from Pune. What happened was, while like Shivaji destiny was kind of the dynasty was going down, somebody, probably the third from Shivaji family tree, I think it was Shahaji. I don't remember the name, but he kind of called them over, saying, okay, how about you continue with this kingdom?
Okay.
So the Balaji Vishwanath was actually called upon
To
and he
take
was-
over,
yeah, and he was
basically.
basically from a normal family. He was not from a warrior family.
Huh.
And then basically he was a smart ruler. He was a good administrator, and he had a good knack to kind of get people together.
Yeah.
So apparently it proved to be a good idea. And then basically again they were not just that they were good warriors, but they were also very good with arts, and they appreciated a lot of other cultural things as well. So a lot of people around Pune and Maharashtra kind of liked him as a leader.
Yeah.
They all kind of
That's
followed
how he
him.
kind of
Yeah.
got more
Right.
of the.
Acceptance.
Yeah. Okay.
And then basically the next generation. So Balaji married Radhabai. That was she was his wife, and they had 4 kids. But then Balaji won the picture. No, actually that is Balaji too. The statue we have outside, that's him.
Okay.
So Balaji won. He actually continued after.
He took over
Vishnu,
after. Yeah.
And then he had 2 wives. Actually, 1 wife and 1 kind of a mistress. Put it the nicer way.
Sure. Yeah.
And then we had few others. Then he had. I don't even know about him. Nana Sahib, I know him. Ramchandra was not very famous. Janardhan was not famous, and then Raghunath Rao. So actually after him, Raghunath Rao took over. All of them are the wives. And then Raghunath Rao continued with Balaji too. Chimajinath Raghunath was like the last one.
Okay.
And then basically this empire or this kind of kingdom
Went away. Yeah.
So, and there are a lot of stories about this guy. Again, very similar. Uncles tried to kill their nephews to kind of get
Take over
kingdom,
the
yeah.
throne and whatever. Yeah.
So this guy was killed by, I think this guy, Chimaji Appa. I'm not very sure, but I think he killed him. And he killed him in either this corner or that corner. I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
So, and then you had quite a few others. This guy was very good with arts. Madhav Rao. Savai Madhav Rao was even better in arts, but then slowly he was not really a great warrior. So slowly a lot of people started fighting back,
Gotcha.
and he lost a lot of his kingdom. He was the most successful Peshwa. So all of them were Peshwas. That is, they started using it as their last name, but that was not really their last name. So it was like more like a title given to them. But then Bajirao Peshwa was the most successful Peshwa.
How many years would it? How many years was their
This was
reign from
about
here to there?
Probably 200 years.
200 years?
Maybe less. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 100.
Five generations.
Maybe 125.
Yeah, because back then they probably weren't living as
20,
long. 20 years or so.
So every 20 years you would have a new generation. So maybe 125.
That's
Some
cool.
of them, they had married. So Mastani was a Muslim. Ali Bahadur was also a Muslim son. But Ali Bahadur fought with Bajirao too. So the biggest war that was fought in India was fought by this guy Bajirao too. He lost it, and that's when they lost the kingdom. But basically, that was like he was pretty much fighting the Mughals, the Brits, and the rest of the kings together against this guy.
That sounds like a losing situation there.
And basically, like this was the bloodbath war for Marathi group because actually they lost probably 400,000-500,000 soldiers in a week or so.
Oh man.
A lot of them didn't come back, and it was like very far from here. So it's about 1,000 miles from here. Back then they had to kind of carry everything.
That would take forever, yeah.
And so a lot of them didn't come back. So one, they were ashamed. Second, they couldn't come back. So a lot of them actually settled in Afghanistan. So there's a town in Afghanistan even now who have Marathi last names. And they have Marathi customs. They don't speak Marathi anymore because of like
Years
this
of.
was about 200 years back.
Yeah.
But their last names are Maharashtrians, and all the customs, the way they dress up, their wedding ceremonies are very typical Maharashtrian style. They just started speaking Afghan.
Yeah.
So quite interesting.
That's very interesting. Yeah. That's very neat.
The other interesting part is Afghan and Mughals did rule India for a long time, but even now, India's got very good ties with them as compared to Pakistan. So Afghan Mughals or Pathans and Indians get along really
They get
well.
along well, yeah. It's interesting.
So probably we'll walk this way, we'll go over the fence.
Sure.
So back in Bajirao's time, this was 7 story. So there are 7 stories, and he had like designated areas for arts and kind of dance performances. He would call a lot of other people from Pune town. So again, back then Pune had a lot of Persian influence. So a lot of names of like the areas were named after like some Persian areas. So even Marathi as a language even today has few Persian words.
Okay.
This is close to a place called Kasbah Pet, and Kasbah in Persian means a small area. So back then Pune was probably hardly 20,000 in population, and most of them used to live in that area.
Would these be like the walls of the original?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got knocked down, but
Right,
these would
so-
be like some of this is hallways or
Right,
rooms
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah. That's interesting.
So again, if you Google, there's a PDF you can kind of download. It's very easily available, and you can read through all the history.
Yeah.
What? Again, few of the Peshwas were very laid back. They didn't really care about kingdom. They were just kind of throwing away money, womanizing. So actually, again, probably when we walk, we'll find out. One of the Peshwa was really actually into prostitution and stuff as well. So actually, one of the door was built to bring in prostitutes at night. So
Gotta have it at the back of the castle.
yeah, so probably his wives are asleep.
Yeah.
He would kind of walk out and
Oh man.
so I think if it's not raining during the week, you also have a sound and light show.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see. I'm not sure whether we'll find time, but maybe during the week we can kind of come. I've never attended that. That's quite new, and I'm not sure whether they have it in English, but we'll find out.
Take the nice camera out here too. Take some pictures.
Yeah, sure. I have a Nikon 7D.
Do you?
Yeah, and basically it said it is rugged and it'll last in all weathers.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like similar like this weather. I didn't really worry about it too much.
Yeah.
And one day it just snapped, and basically I had to redo the circuit.
Oh, did you
Costed me
really?
like- yeah,
Oh
costed me like
man,
$350.
that's too bad.
So, and I've realized that probably with kids I don't really use this camera much. So I've asked him to kind of just sell it. I've got a couple of lenses. I have a portrait lens and a few other lenses. I've just said, you know, what's this? This is 5D.
It's a 5D, yeah.
Mark 4.
Mark IV, yep. Yeah, sometimes I wonder when they say it's rugged, waterproof, how what does it actually mean?
So actually it's not.
Yeah.
It was all, actually he showed me when he opened it up, it was all like eroded.
Oh
and-
yeah.
So he said, you just need a new circuit. And in fact, this guy is not a factory outlet guy. So he did it for a cheaper price.
Okay.
Factory would have costed me like $500.
At least he's able to restore it for you.
Yeah,
That's good. We can walk around.
Yeah, probably we'll get decent pictures from that corner, and when we go up there, from that place we get pretty good.
How much? Line.
A lot of history.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
So references to Pune as a city, you can even go back as 900 after Christ.
Oh wow.
So like 9th century. Since then we have references about Pune as a city. So it's like 1100 years old
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
I think this is where they used to have horses.
This is the back door gate.
This is Narayan. So do you remember I said one of the nephew was assassinated by an uncle. So he tried running out from this. So that's why it's named after him, Narayan.
Gotcha.
and things like that.
Helpless cry. Uncle save me.
Yeah. I think I was wrong. So this was the center of Pune back then.
Okay.
So all other people would live around this area.
What part of directionally, where are we at within Pune now?
This is quite central.
Okay.
This is still central.
Okay.
Where you live?
Is northwest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, see, where you live is little bit west.
Little bit west,
Just little
okay.
bit west. From there, this is east.
Got it. This is a cool shot here. That's a cool shot right there. Yeah, it's funny. I think Deepak was asking me yesterday, he's like, do you have any forts? Do you ever go to any forts in the US? I'm like, no, we don't have any of that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a couple like maybe old army forts, but that's it.
Yeah. So Deepak is a very strong right-wing Hindu. Yeah. So
वो तो इतना तो आएगा भाई.
also when Shivaji was young, he stayed here. That's called Lal Mahal. Like across the road, there's another building.
Okay.
Again, literal translation means red mansion.
Oh.
So when he was young, so he was born on another fort near Pune called Shivneri, but then he was brought here, and pretty much all his like younger years he lived.
You
in
live
this
here.
house.
Okay. That's good to know.
So another interesting part about Pune, there are a lot of peat. Peat is like again area, and the way they have named it is Somwar Pet, Mangalwar Pet, Budhwar Pet, which is Monday area, Tuesday area. Literal translation is Somwar is Monday. So Somwar, Mangalwar, Budhwar, Gurwar is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And back then what used to happen is they used to have specific markets in that area.
On that day?
On that day.
Okay.
So Somwar Pet would have textile market on Monday. Mangalwar Pet would have, I think, fruits and vegetables market in that area on Tuesday.
Okay.
Wednesday was a prostitute market in that area. So yeah, it was like again very,
Just take your pick, I guess.
so even now, those areas are named that way. So you still have Somwar Pet, Mangalwar Pet, Budhwar Pet.
There you go. There's a bike store for you.
Yeah. So this area is very, very well known for bike stores. If you walk like 100 meters that way, you would see at least 10 bike shops next to each other.
Oh yeah, there's the wall still of that residence or
Yeah, so
whatever.
that's the residence.
That's cool.
Now it's renovated, or I think it is under renovation now. So you can see that address 148 Kasbah Pet. So Kasbah is a Persian word meaning area.
P-E-T-H, Pate.
Yeah. There's another cycle shop there, Hero Cycles.
Okay.
As you go like 100 meters that way, you would have at least 10 bike shops next to each other.
Do you have a preferred bike shop or?
No, actually I do. Yeah. So I've enrolled with a club here. So I have a coach, a running coach.
Yeah.
He has a shop, a cycle. Like his friend has a shop. So I bought my cycle from him. So typically I would take my cycle or all my other cycle related requirements, I'll go to him.
Usually people are kind of particular about where they take their bikes. It's pretty here. This is nice. This is cool. What do you think this was here? Was this like a tower before, or what would you guess?
So we'll go down and check. Back then they also had few emergency exits kind of thing.
Okay.
So I think this could be one of the underground kind of tunnel.
Oh, to take you out, yeah.
Or could be a well. Could be, because I see some kind of, I don't know. I can check. There's a proper PDF available online.
Okay,
so you
yeah.
can find out. I think this was the bathing pool. This is quite funny. If you want, you can take this picture. I'll explain you what this is. This beige color board that they have with blue writings on it.
Beige with blue. Okay, I see it.
Or
Yeah.
the white white with blue writing on it
Yeah.
into that alley. What it says is, without telling anyone, get rid of your liquor addiction.
Get rid of your what?
Without telling anyone,
Yeah.
get rid of your liquor addiction.
Liquor addiction. Okay. That's funny.
It's another temple. You would see temples everywhere.
So that's like an advertisement for somebody to help
So
you
on the
with
right,
your.
Yeah, on the right there are phone numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically call them, say,
Call
okay,
them,
yeah,
they'll help you
yeah, I need help.
get rid of your alcoholism.
Yeah.
That's funny. These trees are amazing.
Yeah,
Look at this thing. Wow.
They could be 200 years old.
Wow. Thank you.
तू नंतर ये निवांत
Another thing, wood is very expensive in India.
Wood is?
Wood.
Yeah.
So if you have a lot of wood at your home, basically you're rich.
Pretty neat. There's definitely just a much stronger appreciation for history here. Like if you came to Chicago, I could tell you probably 3 things. I mean, I'm not the one that would be good at that anyways, but I feel just in general.
But anyways, if you think about it, I think Chicago is like what, probably 400-500 years old max,
Yeah.
not more than that.
And a lot of the city was burned down in the Chicago fire of like 1872. So most of the stuff is new since then.
No, but even then, I think generally America, they do a good job of kind of showcasing or telling a story. So even if you take that Chicago architecture tour,
Yeah.
with whatever they have, new and old, they would kind of make a story of that,
Yeah.
show you around. In Pune, we have got so many things, but probably a lot of people won't even know about it. People who know won't care about kind of sharing with others.
Okay.
So probably what they're saying is another few generations and we would lose all that. Now actually they are digitizing. So probably you would have a lot of this content available online.
Okay.
But there are a lot of handwritten scripts even today, like handwritten books. And they're saying, you know what, they're in like personal
Libraries and stuff at
libraries.
people's house or
So,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it might just vanish.
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. It's more of the told story than like going to a museum or
So the museum that I was telling you about, my father-in-law was telling me yesterday that this museum is owned by a single person, and basically he had no government funding, nothing. So basically he just kind of
He just
kept
did it
collecting.
himself. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
You want a picture? I can take a picture.
Yeah, sure. All right.
This is manual or just aim and shoot?
Aim and shoot this one here.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
I'll wait till these guys are done. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Take one more. This is against light. I'll just try one more.
Yeah.
This is better. Ready?
Thank you.
Check. It's okay.
That's good. Yep. Thanks.
Typically all forts would have, I think it is common everywhere, even in Roman Empire, you would have a public addressing
Oh yeah.
porch or some gallery,
Yeah.
just like with the queen or
Yep.
like,
Some kind of porch so they can come
this
out.
is that, yeah. So you would basically kind of come out here and address. You would have public gathering. So public could just gather around here.
खाली चला सर्वांनी स्नेहा खाली चल नको नको
This is new. I don't think
The
last time it
ropes?
was here. Probably you could just jump.
अरे हाँ इधर खड़ी रहे हाँ इधर खड़ी रहे हाँ इससे पता नहीं तो लाइट कैसे ना उधर लाइट वापस चली गई
Only we can go down from here. I think we can.
Okay.
Go around.
Let's do it.
So teak as a kind of wood, it's like very popular to make furniture. But again, people who are rich would get it from Burma. or Myanmar, because that's the best kind of teak available in the world.
Okay.
So even today, a lot of kind of rich Indians, just to boast how rich they are, they would get or import thick wood from Burma and build their furniture.
Build their furniture out of it.
And in India generally, there's a lot of kind of importance given to handcrafted and one of its kind of furniture. So they won't really like production machine kind of.
Okay.
They don't like seeing the same furniture somewhere else.
Call that bespoke. We call that bespoke in the US.
Yeah,
Yep.
correct.
Handmade.
So they would take a lot of pride in saying that this is, you won't see this anywhere else. This is like one of its kind. That I gave them a design, or we discussed the design together, and it would take like years.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Here's some years worth of work for my new chair.
Yeah.
I think that's becoming more common in the States too. I don't know.
Okay.
You start to see places where that's popping up, where you can design your own whatever.
Okay. We'll go down to there.
Okay.
Bye.
I think we came this way, so we'll just complete the round.
Yep. So you having friends and family over for your son's birthday, or?
So today's one is just for school friends.
Okay. Yep.
So I think 15 of his school friends and their parents would come over. So his actual birthday is tomorrow, but we had kind of a mishap. So my uncle expired last week.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
My aunt's husband, maternal aunt's husband. But,
Gotcha.
my parents are not here. They are in US for a few months.
Okay.
They're staying with my sister.
Yep.
So and actually my aunt lives like next door. So we are kind of helping her.
Gotcha.
So I don't think we'll make very big elaborate birthday within the family.
Yeah.
But again, he's young, so he's just 5. He won't really understand. So we thought probably we'll do a decent one with his friends
Yeah.
today.
What's the, do you do, like in the US we have like birthday cakes. Do you do a specific type of dessert or something that's served for a birthday?
Yeah. So there's a big variety. So today what my wife has prepared is called shira. So it's not really a cake, it's like a dessert. I don't know how to make it, so I won't even try. Probably I'll get some tomorrow. You can taste it. So the typical Marathi traditional style is you'll make this home cooked something, but with a bit of Western influence now. All these kids, they already plan for what kind of cake they want. So I think this time we have ordered a gingerbread man cake.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's like a toy,
Yeah.
gingerbread man toy.
Okay.
On
top of the cake?
Yeah, on a cake.
Yeah.
I think that would show up around 5 o'clock.
Do kids in here like get in? Do they get into like superheroes or?
Yeah.
So what is like the?
Iron Man and like usual.
They're all
stuff.
like the Marvel Avengers
Yeah,
stuff too.
absolutely,
Yeah. Yeah, my kids are really big into that. Incredible Hulk and.
Right. Yeah. Totally. So when I was in US this time, my son said, "See, I'm behaving. I'm looking after mom, and I'm doing all my homework. So can you get me Doctor Strange's costume?"
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
have
Yeah.
no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry, I'll get it.
Sure.
Last few days I started looking for it. I realized there's no costume available.
I was just gonna say that'd be a tough one.
Yeah. So I called him saying, you know what, I'm sorry, I don't find anything here. He said, okay, that's okay. How about you get some superhero costume?
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything. This was the last day. This was Sunday after my Iron Man. So I went to Target. And I called him saying, okay, this is what I see here. I see blah, blah, blah. He said, no, I have all that. So and then he was a bit upset. He said, okay, get whatever you want. So I found those underpants.
Okay.
Disney underpants with superhero things on it.
Sure.
So I didn't call him back. I said, okay, and he really loved it.
Yeah, that's
He said,
awesome.
Oh my God, you got 6 of them.
That's amazing.
So I was saved.
We got for my mother-in-law gets my kids stuff all the time. We live 2 doors down from my mother-in-law and my wife's family, so all the time there's like new pajamas or new shirts or whatever. My youngest boy got like it was literally like a Spider-Man pajama, like looked like a costume, but it was just pajamas.
Okay.
And then my oldest got, it wasn't a costume, but it was like a Marvel Avengers with a bunch of different characters on it. He got all upset because it wasn't like a costume per se. It was just like a shirt with stuff on it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Your grandma gave this stuff to you. You better be thankful for that. Kids have the funniest reactions to things.
So my younger one asked me to get a dinosaur onesie, like the sleepwear.
Okay, yeah.
You get those like zip up
Yep.
onesies.
Yeah.
So the earlier one he had is a bit too small for him now. So he said, why don't you get me this? I think we should do that. So I got that from Carter's.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I didn't get the same one. It was a newer version, so it has got some nails. So my elder one is upset, saying, hey, you got such a nice thing for him. Now my one is so old, I want a new one now.
That's the problem when you got more than one kid.
Just this morning, my mum was doing a voice call with my son, showing him what all things are available in the shop. So she was somewhere out in a factory outlet in US. She was actually having a voice call, a video call. Saying, is this what you want? Is this what you want?
That's funny.
And I keep telling her, they were different as parents, and now they're spoiling us.
Oh, they just spoil the kids.
So they're totally different when they're grandparents.
Yeah. Will you take a picture of me right here?
Yeah, sure.
All right. There you go. All right, thanks.
This is a good frame. So last few days my in-laws are living with us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bit easy because then my father-in-law would kind of take kids around like usual classes and stuff. Both my kids are into dancing, so he would take
them to
out.
class and stuff. Yeah, it really helps having family nearby. I'm very fortunate.
Yeah.
I live 10 minutes from work. My wife's family lives 2 doors down.
But go around, see anything else, or we can go.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, we can go. This is really cool.
Okay, so this is 1818.
Gave his throne to Sir John Malcolm, to the British.
Oh, there was a fire. Okay.
What's the Nagar Khana?
Nagar Khana is where you play the drums.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
स्टेटमेंट आहे याच्याबद्दल तुम्हाला
Got it.
जिंकायचं असेल मग त्याला उंदिरीला घेऊन जाईल
Sorry. Thank you. Need a hand, Rishi?
Another important Grama Devatas, the god for the town.
God for the town, okay.
So I'll show you some other drive-by temple. Now that is the most auspicious temple in Pune. So if you know Ganesh festival, I'll explain it.
Okay.
But that's like the most reputed Ganesh temple in
Temple,
Pune.
okay.
Temple that you see on the right with that
The flag.
the flag.
This is like the most, well, reputable one? Okay.
I'll stop. If you want, you can get
Wow.
down and
Got it. Good. Got it, yep. How often do people go to temple? Once a week? As much?
some of them go every day.
Every day? Yeah.
The building there in the front,
Yeah.
that's a vegetable market.
Okay.
This is like magnificent mile of Pune district.
Oh yeah, all the shopping and stuff here.
This road is called Lakshmi Road,
Okay.
and the literal translation of Lakshmi is money.
Money. Money Road.
Yeah. The chicken plate is for 50 cents.
Holy cow.
Egg plate is probably 30 cents, and vegetarian plate is probably 25 cents.
More like not a lot of money road. This is a really cool way to see the city.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
There's no chance you can go around in a car.
Yeah.
This brown building is a school.
Okay.
My wife studied in this school.
That's where she went. Okay.
here. If you can kind of translate, that is like downtown Pune.
Okay.